A long-awaited clarity for Florida teachers and students. We're learning more about how sexual orientation and gender identity will be discussed in the classroom. Andrew Badillo is on your side in the studio tonight with more details. So, Andrew, this all stems from a settlement agreement, right?
Yeah, Jessica, civil rights attorneys challenging the parental rights in education law dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill by critics. They reached a settlement with Florida education officials Monday. Students and teachers will now be able to discuss sexual orientation and gender identity in Florida classrooms as long as it's not part of instruction.
Show it off, official.
In April 2022, the Parental Rights in Education bill became law, prohibiting instruction on sexual orientation and gender identity in early grades. Those against the bill said it lacked clarity as to what could actually be discussed in classrooms.
Which is why we saw so many school districts who were fearful of being punished under this law begin to self-censor.
Carlos Guillermo Smith is with Equality Florida, a civil rights organization. He says the settlement is a win for opponents of the bill. For example, with this clarification, a teacher or student can talk about their sexual orientation or gender identity.
The Department of Education has to come clean with school districts about what this law means in a way that affirms the freedoms of LGBTQ students and LGBTQ teachers.
The governor's office is also calling the settlement a win. In a statement, General Counsel Ryan Newman saying, quote, "We are victorious and Florida's classrooms will remain a safe place under the Parental Rights in Education Act," end quote. The law, while clarified, is still in effect and does not allow the instruction of sexual orientation and gender identity. Newman going on to say, quote, "We fought hard to ensure this law couldn't be maligned in court." Well, Equality Florida also saying the settlement provides clarity on library books, saying the law doesn't apply to those books as long as they are not being used in the classroom to teach lessons on sexual orientation or gender identity. In studio, Andrew Badillo, First Coast News on your side.